Hello and welcome back. So glad you've all tuned in today, and I'm here with fantastic news. So today, as if all the nominations that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have are not enough, here comes one more, courtesy of Hello magazine. And this is the title of the article, which says this: the Duke and Duchess of Sussex lead special nominations in Hello's Kind List 2022. So the article says that Hello has marked the milestone of World Kindness Day on Sunday, the 13th of November, with our third annual list, which shines a light on some of the most inspirational people, including celebrities, royals, trailblazers, environmentalists, and athletes. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are among those who are featured on the list as a result of their sincere and inspiring kindness. However, this year, we have a new category, they say. At the request of some of those who have been featured themselves, we've included a new section: Inspirations. There are people not always in the public eye who have been put forward by some big names keen to share their own spotlight. Here's a taste of the entries in our new Inspirations category on Hello's list. So of course, they first focus on the Duchess of Sussex. Wow, isn't that amazing? And if you look at some of the names on this, the fact that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are leading the pack is amazing. So anyway, the article goes on and says, celebrating other women is so important, and naturally, as a trailblazer in female empowerment, Meghan has this on her mind ahead of World Kindness Day. Exclusively with Hello, Meghan has celebrated Kate Stevens, CEO of SmartWorks, in her nomination. Kate leads the charity's kind mission to give women the confidence they need to secure employment. The Duchess, who has been a patron of the charity since 2019, told Hello, "One form of kindness that is particularly meaningful is when women uplift and support other women." Kate Stevens, CEO of SmartWorks, does this day in and day out, working with her teams to help thousands of women across the UK by providing them with the tools they need to feel empowered and prepared for the workforce. And the Duchess went on to say, quote, "The ability to walk into a room feeling your best should be a right, not a luxury. Under Kate's inspiring leadership, the SmartWorks team provides meaningful coaching, community, and work attire, equipping women in need with the resources and confidence to make a lasting change in their lives." Kate consistently leads by example, proving that when we invest in women, we invest in our collective future. It has been an incredible privilege to be a patron of this extraordinary organization led by Kate and to witness this beautiful display of kindness in action, end quote. So that's the Duchess of Sussex's statement on this, and it is so wonderful to see her putting a spotlight on Kate Stevens and, of course, the great work that they do at SmartWorks. That was one of the Duchess's biggest initiatives when she was a working member of the royal family. We remember the SmartWorks capsule that they launched and all they did for women who wanted to join the workforce, and they felt so encouraged and very loved and thought of. So this is amazing. I love the Duchess's statement. And then now we have a spotlight on Prince Harry, who, they say, has been following in Princess Diana's kind footsteps with all of his charity work and personal donations. And it is so wonderful to see that leading the charge is the Duke of Sussex. So basically, they say this on their website, that in an often challenging world, there's nothing more important than kindness. In Hello's third annual Kind List, marking World Kindness Day on Sunday, we celebrate some of the most famous faces going above and beyond on a daily basis with their kind acts and compassion. So they have a very comprehensive list of people who they want to honor, people in the public space who have, as they've said, devoted their lives to kind acts and compassion. And his spotlight is so special. He is truly leading the pack. And this is what they say concerning Prince Harry. They say that he has inspired the world with his kind acts this year, particularly in getting people to open up and talk about their mental health. The Duke of Sussex has always followed in the kind footsteps of his mother, Princess Diana. His tireless campaigning to encourage people to get tested for HIV, following on from his mother's work to remove the stigma surrounding the virus, has been inspiring to watch, and his decision to co-found the charity Sentebale with his friend Prince Seiso of Lesotho to help children and adolescents struggling to come to terms with their HIV status is just one example of his commitment. More recently, the prince has also been on a mission to help people seek the mental health support they need without fear of judgment. In his role as Chief Impact Officer for Better Up, the inventor of virtual coaching, the Duke has talked bravely about his own experience with mental health and therapy, speaking to the hearts of many people across the globe. Better Up is focused on coaching and what they call mental fitness. Alexi Robichaud, Better Up co-founder and CEO, told Hello, quote, "Since joining Better Up as Chief Impact Officer in 2021, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, has been an integral part of our mission to elevate the global conversation around mental fitness. He helped spearhead critical initiatives such as defining our commitments to social impact, the Pledge 1%, and the work we do with active duty service personnel, veterans, and their families. His kindness, authenticity, and leadership at Better Up, as well as through other organizations, has inspired many to seek the support they need to live healthier and more fulfilling lives. I'm so grateful for the work he has done and feel energized by his vision and dedication to continuing to raise awareness for mental health," end quote. In a further act of kindness, the prince will also donate some of the proceeds from the publication of his book Spare, due out in January, to children's charity WellChild, of which he is a patron. A further donation will go to his charity Sentebale. Recently, the Duke met with the Young WellChild Awards winners, surprising them with a wonderful Zoom call after sadly having to miss their awards ceremony at the last minute, as it fell on the day his grandmother, the Queen, passed away. WellChild's executive Matt James told Hello, quote, "We were delighted to hear the wonderful news that the Duke's kind donation to WellChild. This will make a huge difference to the work that we do for seriously ill children and their families across the UK. The Duke has been a patron for WellChild since 2007 and has always taken great interest in our work. It is a particularly challenging time for the families we support, so this act of kindness has come just when we needed it the most." So there we see it, and I love the photograph by Jenna Jones of the Duke of Sussex. Just quintessentially Prince Harry, a lovely smile on his face, a bit of cheekiness here and there, but you can see it. He is there featured on the Hello Kind List 2022, and I've got to say, it's amazing. The list is huge, and I've been going through it. It's very fascinating, and a lot of things are standout. First of all, how they categorize the names. They, of course, have the segments that focus on actors, the segments that focus on those who have done any activism concerning Ukraine. They've also had the section called Inspirations, where of course, we've learned that the Duchess of Sussex recognized her friend, and the list is so comprehensive. And another segment is for TV stars. A lot of names. Let me just name off a few so you can know how huge this list is. Among the names are, for example, Benedict Cumberbatch, Jessica Chastain, David and Victoria Beckham, Simon Pegg, Kit Harington, Oprah Winfrey, Drew Barrymore, Gugumbata Raw, Savannah Guthrie, Serena Williams, Tom Brady, Lewis Hamilton, Simone Biles, Rihanna, Michelle Obama, Matthew McConaughey, and the list just goes on and on. Keanu Reeves, who I think we all know has a wonderful reputation for kindness. A lot of people who work in the environmental field as well. So yeah, the list just goes on. And it's quite interesting when I've looked under the Royals segment. the layout is just speaking so much to me. Look at this layout, and I'm pulling it up here for you to see on screen. We of course see the layout, which is very fascinating to me when you look at the format of this and what stands out to you. So of course we see the kind list for the royals, and we have that picture of King Charles, of course, when he was Prince Charles from way back when. And then we have opposite him the Duke of Sussex, then underneath the Queen Consort, then underneath we have Prince William, King Charles, and then there we have Catherine, then Princess Charlene, and then the Queen. So it's interesting to me. Look at that layout. What does that speak to you when you look at it like that? It is quite remarkable how the Duke of Sussex seems to be leading the pack yet again in this. They do use King Charles as the cover of this segment, but yet again, he is not put across, he's put underneath, and the one leading everything seems to be the Duke of Sussex. So that's quite interesting to me. So as I said before, it's a very comprehensive list. Let me know your thoughts on this, and it's just wonderful. I wanted to share that with you. So that's the first story out of the way, and today, as we know, it's Remembrance Day, and the Archwell website has chosen to give such a beautiful tribute. As you can see there is a banner image. You can see the Duke and Duchess of Sussex there in that ceremony, and it's all about vets. It's all about honoring them. And they write this: on this Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, we honor service members across the world. These brave men and women, as well as their families, have made tremendous sacrifices and embody duty and service. We are proud to work with so many organizations that support veterans and military families, including the Invictus Games Foundation, the Mission Continues, Team Rubicon, Scotty's Little Soldiers, and the Greatest Generations Foundation. Today and every day, thank you for your service. So this was just saving the best story for last. What a great tribute today on Remembrance Day. And for those of you who have served, those who are serving, know that your sacrifice is so meaningful. We applaud your bravery and your service that will never be forgotten. Thank you so much for your countless sacrifices. We, of course, honor you and your families on this day. So I wanted to share that as the best cap off of the story for the day. Now share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Before we log off, as always, a special thank you to those who support this channel. To my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters, I would like to say a heartfelt thank you. And I want to shout out a couple of you who support this channel here. A special thank you right now to you, James Calvin Daniels, who's been a long-time supporter of this channel. Thank you so much for your giving. I want to say God bless you. A special thank you to Helene Gruen, who has also been a supporter of this channel. You have been such a tremendous boost, and thank you also for the follow on Twitter. Thank you so much. I love you. Another thank you right now to you, Patricia Lane. Thank you for choosing to come along with me on this journey and just being such a great support to this channel. I want to say thank you. And a thank you to some newer supporters here of this channel. Thank you to you, Daniel Medical. I want to say God bless you. Thank you to you, Alima Zimmer. I appreciate you and love you so very much. And thank you to Angel Watt. Thank you so much for choosing to give to this channel. I want to say that it has truly been so meaningful. And I want to say thank you from the depth of my heart. And now a special thank you to those who gave during the last premiere. I want to say thank you to Black Queen, who has been such a great supporter through super chats and super stickers. Thank you so much for giving during the premiere. I appreciate you and say thank you so much. Once again, leave all your thoughts on all these stories in the comment section below. I love you all and have a great Remembrance Day and Veterans Day wherever you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.